Welcome to a video from thedigital.com, a new Windows 11 build to look at. This is 25182 for Windows Insiders on the Dev channel. Just a few changes to this one. Probably the most important one is the expiry date of the build is now 15th of September 2023, which means that you can use this build until that date before it won't boot anymore, or it'll just keep chucking you out. The reason why that's important is because on the other builds, the expiry date was a lot shorter, and so if you were sticking to a build for a specific reason, I'm not sure exactly why you would want to stick to one of these builds, but it could be that there's a bug introduced into one of the newer builds and you need to stay on one of the older ones. It will expire eventually, so that's the reason why they increased that date like that. Okay, so the things that's changed in this build are the first of all, they fixed the issue where you were down, if you're trying to install this build on a machine with low disk space, you would get an error. That's fixed now. So if you did have that problem and you couldn't get the build installed, you should be okay to get that installed now. I think it's about 22 gig. If anything less than that, you would get the error. They've also fixed an issue with a decreased frame rates, FPS, when playing certain games, due to it detected using the wrong graphics card. So that's been fixed as well. They've fixed the issue with the taskbar appearing in the wrong location, the overflow. Now I'm going to test this, so I'm going to fire up a load of apps now. Okay, so I've got a load of apps open, and you see there it opens this way. Now when I showed this last week, Microsoft incorrectly said that they'd fixed it. In fact, they said it was fixed in the previous build, and it appeared over here, and I thought that was a bit strange, but that's what they said, and obviously it was wrong until they hadn't fixed it at all. And in fact, that I didn't have that bug before, and then I did. So anyway, so that's fixed now. So instead of it being over there, it's over here, and that looks much better. They fixed an issue with the start menu crashing, and they fixed some issues with folders and folder layouts and things like that as well, particularly if you're using OneDrive. So there's a couple of other things that they've done with this build. The camera app has been updated. Now I'm using my virtual machine on here because my Surface Go is not playing anymore. The keyboard's not working, so I can't really show you the camera app. But the camera app now is aware of cameras with the hardware privacy cover on them now, so it'll tell you you've got your hardware privacy cover on. Open it up, and then the camera app works. It doesn't work with all cameras, but it does work with ones that have got the API, support the API. The other thing that's changed is the store. The search results can now you can now view screenshots in the search results. So let's have a look. If I have a look for a game, there you go. So I'm not sure that looks a huge amount of difference. I'm guessing that depends on whether I've got the right version of the store, and I don't know whether I can check through here. Anyway, that's what Microsoft say the difference is with the store. There's still some known issues with this build, not a lot. Anti-cheat software may cause your PC to crash. They're looking into reports that audio stopped working for some insiders. That hasn't happened on my Surface Go. I know it's not a happy device, but the audio side's working, and they're investigating some app crashes. And a new issue is a small percentage of insiders experience some repeats of crashes of Explorer exe when you attempt to access certain folders. I think it's really around insiders that have the Xbox Dev Kit installed. So I haven't seen this issue. So yeah, no complaints from my devices anyway so far. So, but I've only had this on for a few hours. So, and there's still some printing issues as well. So really, there's not a huge amount of changes with this build. I like to show lots of changes. I think the taskbar overflow is nice. I think that's good. That's been around for a few builds yet, and hopefully that'll make its way to the general release soon. So I'll show you new features as Microsoft release them. So thanks for watching this video. You can find out more on thedigital.com. I've got lots of tips on Windows 11, Windows 10, smart home, all sorts of gadgets. So check out our YouTube channel at iSticks on Twitter. Thanks for watching.